All right, guys, here we go. We are about to witness the part 2 reveals for the Dragon Ball Legends 7th anniversary. I don't want to be overly dramatic. I don't want to make any crazy statements, but I think this is one of, if not the single most important reveal slash Legends information slash reveals and stuff slash anything, maybe ever. Maybe in the history of this game. This might be the single most important reveal, major announcement, event we've ever seen. And the main reason why is because a lot of people feel that they did not deliver to the level where they should have delivered for part 1 of the anniversary. And we're really not riding off of a big high right now. Legends Festival 2024 part 1 also wasn't great. I think part 2 was solid. Part 3 was fine. But a lot of people felt like they did not really deliver for Legends Fest either. And so now we're here, 7th anniversary, something they built up for over a year at this point. Talked about how this was going to be one of the best celebrations. We're overhauling the app. We're doing all these updates. And part 1 so far, yeah, I'd give it like a 5 out of 10. I don't really think it was too exceptional. It was directly compared to the 6th anniversary. There's no way I could rate it higher than the 6th anniversary. So we're coming into this part 2 reveal and we're really hungry for something here. I mean, they did their teaser yesterday. It definitely did seem like it was going to be something related to a new mechanic coming to the game. They did mention prior to the anniversary during the original reveals and stuff for part 1, or the original Legends information for part 1, that they were going to do part of the app update. They said it was going to be in 3 parts. One part was the UI overhaul. Part 2 was going to be happening during the anniversary, and then I think they said the 3rd part was actually happening after the anniversary or later on during the anniversary. So I actually am expecting them to talk about some of the parts to the app update that are happening during the anniversary. There's a reason why they increased the minimum RAM requirement to run the game. There's a reason why they no longer support older operating systems to run the game. I am hoping that whatever we see here for part 2 ends up being the case as to why they decided to make that determination and why they decided to do that and go with that strategy. Because number one, they are limiting a lot of their player base, right? Some players don't have access to the newer operating systems. Some players don't have access to devices with that much RAM, right? You need like 4 gigs of RAM to run the game now. Older devices just not going to support that. So they made this decision to do this knowing that they were going to lose some of their player base by doing so. So there's got to be some reason. There's got to be some trade-off here. Why did they make this decision? Hopefully in this reveal for part 2, we get kind of a hint here as to why they did that. Now, in the hint that they dropped yesterday, it was like a Saiyan Saga landscape. It was like the rocky wasteland landscape. Does that actually mean it's going to be Saiyan Saga? We'll see. I think it could mean that. If it is, does it mean both banners are Saiyan Saga? Maybe just one is Saiyan Saga. It also did highly, at least implicate to me that it looks like ground battles really are a thing that might be coming to the game. They showed an aerial view of the rocky wasteland background, and then they had the sound of 2 dashes, which I presume means 2 characters are moving somewhere on the map. And then it actually panned down. The camera actually panned down and gave us a view of the landscape, but from the ground, which, you know, obviously for me, I would read from that probably means they're doing ground battles. I mean, I don't know what else that could possibly mean. So for me, that is something that I'm at least keeping in the back of my mind as a possibility here, but I really don't know. This is a pretty unpredictable part 2. And if we go by part 2 character releases and character choices for prior big celebrations, 6th anniversary part 2 was Ultimate Gohan from the Buu Saga and God Goku. They didn't really need to go balls to the wall for that because part 1 of 6th anniversary was crazy. But for this one, I think it really matters a lot more. Part 2 for Legends Fest last time was Daima Goku, which was like kind of like the first big Daima drop, which was pretty cool, and Transforming Super Saiyan 3 Goku. But we will see what they do here. I do think this needs to be a home run. I actually really do. They did also say there was going to be a massive reveal right at the start. So we will probably see something announced here right away. I'm not also sure exactly how long this is for, so let's see. Big reveal right at the start. What do we got? That is Saiyan Saga Goku. That is Saiyan Saga Vegeta. Hold on. What do we got here? What is that gauge, guys? What is that? Uh-oh. Vegeta. Okay, we got new animations for both Vegeta and Goku here. Uh-oh! He got... Whoa! They're on the ground! It is ground battles. This looks so weird. Look at the charging is different. Okay, that looked different. Legends is breaking new ground. That looks sick. Okay. Yeah, this is what we were waiting for. The new mechanic.
An exciting announcement to
yeah, man.
hello everyone.
What's up, Tani? Why was this not part 1? Tell me.
Legends battles are expanding from mid-air down to the ground.
That looks really cool.
New battles where you'll be moving between the ground and the air will be called
Dynamic area battles.
Of course, we have more info about that today.
That looks really cool.
We'll also be revealing info about new events for the 7th anniversary.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Saiyan Saga characters in there. Some collabs. Okay. I'm sure everybody's excited about that.
There's a worldwide viewership
Yeah, we get CC for hitting 1,000 or no 100,000 views, which should be easy.
If this video
yeah.
premiere and the simulcast in Japanese,
ground battles, man.
100,000 views.
We'll see exactly what it is, but it looks sick. It does look very cool.
It's just like the campaign for part 1. We'll also reveal a promo code at the end of the show
300cc. The infamous web store.
So make sure to watch until the end.
Okay.
Was a huge reveal right at the
it sure was, yeah.
Remember, there are 3 major updates planned for the 7th anniversary year.
Mm-hmm.
The UI overhaul was
and then ground battles are the second.
It was released shortly before the anniversary. We said the second was coming during the 7th anniversary campaign, and here it is.
Dynamic area battles.
We'll explain about dynamic area battles shortly.
Okay.
Of course, those characters in the video you just saw are the new characters for part 2.
Those are the new ones. So just Goku and Vegeta from the Saiyan Saga?
We have a ton of info for you about them later. But let's talk about this new dynamic area battle first.
Okay.
Let's start with what dynamic area battles are.
This is a new voice.
Not that we are adding another special battle mode. General battles in Legends.
Low area surface added.
Now be dynamic area
in general battles such as rating matches, you'll not be able to move between the low area and the high area.
Will not change from the original style. Dynamic area battles are more than just battles that can also take place on the surface.
Okay.
We're adding a number of new battle systems that will be exclusive to dynamic.
Yeah, they're changing the entire game,
including
overdrive mode, charge attacks.
Let's dive into the details.
Wow.
First, the battle area has been expanded. In dynamic area battles, fighting can now take place on the surface.
Okay, yeah, it looks good.
You can move between the 2 areas, and there
it's like dust that's being driven up from the ground.
When you're battling on the surface, to switch between the areas, you need to use a special area change attack. That's another new term.
Available to all characters.
If you tap the screen, after landing a tackle or quick attack, you will perform an area change attack.
Okay.
Both characters
this is going to be so much to like remember.
And vice versa.
Okay.
Of course, all characters will be able to use area change attacks. We also plan to add characters with the arts cards that are more powerful on the
That's why they made that arts card change.
So if you have a lot of characters in your party that are more powerful on the surface, then you'll want to fight on the surface as much as you can.
Okay.
Use area change attacks well.
That's why they made that change with the decks of cards.
Next, we have overdrive mode.
Overdrive mode?
Overdrive mode is a temporary power up that can be activated by filling a special gauge.
Okay.
It's easy to fill up the gauge too. It will fill when you continuously
charging key. Okay.
When you take damage. The exciting thing is that during overdrive mode, you can use arts without consuming key and damage you take will be reduced.
Huh.
Also, the key gauge will change to a special button during
overdrive, and then you have the unique gauge still there.
Will let you unleash a powerful new overdrive attack.
Okay.
After activating an overdrive attack, a mid-air or surface combo route will be available.
That looks different.
So choose the route you want.
Okay, this is... Guys, this is like the biggest thing they've ever introduced.
Each option will receive a random bonus effect. either a damage boost or health recovery.
I'm gonna have to do a separate
So
video
pay
talking
attention
about all
when
this
you're
stuff
picking.
because I'm not really
Your
following,
opponent
to be
will
honest.
also have options to pick from, and if they pick the same one as you,
It's like a
the
Rising
bonus
Rush.
effect will be nullified.
Yeah, it's like a Rising Rush, it
Some
looks
of
like.
you might be thinking that sounds a lot like
Yeah,
a Rising
yeah.
Rush, and actually it's probably helpful to think
Okay.
about it like that.
Alright, more RNG.
What makes it different from a Rising Rush is that you can receive buffs by picking a different option than your opponent.
Okay.
As long as you manage to land it, an overdrive attack is guaranteed to deal damage.
That, okay,
Plus, the
sure.
in-game animation can be different depending on the option you pick.
Huh.
So different options can cause different actions.
There's a lot to
Be sure
process.
to try different combinations.
Yeah, look at the
Talk
animations.
about filling up the gauge. Charge up key by
Yeah, the
pressing
actual
down
charging
on the
animation is different. Look at
and After
that.
a short while, you will begin overcharging and filling the gauge. Look out for the more powerful looking charge
Yeah, they
animation.
definitely changed that.
Since continuously charging your key means you will be open to attack, you might be worried that filling the gauge will be quite difficult. Another new component will help with that. While
Overcharging.
overcharging, you'll
Automatically cancel out quick attacks?
tap attacks
You have
and tap
armor
shots.
while you're charging.
Plus, tap shots will be nullified. This makes overcharging a lot easier.
Dude,
That's not all,
Um,
because the
okay.
new charge attack component will allow you to launch an attack
the
while
game
you're
just
charging.
changed.
Charge attacks are easy to use. To activate one, just swipe toward your
What?
opponent
You just like,
while you're
okay?
overcharging.
What was
You
that?
can even combo into an art if you land a charge.
That's why they made that change where you can swipe
Alright,
while you are
that was
charging
a long
key.
explanation about the new components, but let's take a look in game so you can get a better feel for how they work.
Yes, please, show us more.
The battle has begun.
Let me move my camera.
This time it's starting
Battle
from
will
the
start at
surface
random,
and
either on the surface
area.
or in
The battle
mid-air.
starts
Oh,
to
okay.
move
So you have to actually
at
like
random
immediately.
between the surface and mid-air
Look at
area.
that moving around. It looks
Finding out which
cool.
area you started is something to look forward to each time. Let's start off by moving up to the mid-air area.
Okay, so they're gonna move
As
up.
we explained earlier, you can perform an area change attack by tapping the screen after you land a tackle or quick attack.
After you land a
Alright,
tackle or a
let's
quick
try
attack.
using a quick attack to move from the surface to mid-air. Just like that, we performed an extra
They made
attack
quick
after
attacks
a quick
useful.
attack and moved to mid-air. Next, let's use a tackle to change areas back to the surface. By
That's
performing
cool.
An extra tap after a tackle, you can knock
I-
your opponent down to the surface.
This is like
Now, let's
100
try
videos
overdrive
that I
mode.
could make on this.
The usual key gauge now has the overdrive gauge showing in the middle, so let's fill it up.
Yeah, it's like part of the key
Being hit
gauge.
by enemy attacks will also fill the gauge, but we should use overcharging this time.
Okay. So now it's filled up. You can
After
do
you
the.
charge key for
yeah.
a certain amount of time, you'll switch to overcharging and
Yeah, it
eventually
switches.
enter overdrive mode.
Okay.
We also talked about this earlier, but when you enter overdrive mode, you'll be in temporary powered up state.
Okay.
Earlier, we tried overcharging when our key was at 0, but if you charge key while it's full,
Oh, there's like another
then
meter in
normal
there.
key charging, you'll
I
start
see.
overcharging right away.
That's why it's called
Another
overcharge.
thing we mentioned earlier is that tap shots will be nullified.
Yeah, you get
And
armor
tap
while you're
attacks,
charging. That's
tackles,
crazy.
and quick attacks will automatically be cancelled out while you are overcharging.
It's like Majin Vegeta's final explosion, the red one.
First, a tap shot. Like that, it gets nullified.
Yeah, it didn't take damage
Now
either.
for a quick attack. As you saw, it got cancelled out automatically. And
Wow.
for good measure, here's a tackle.
You can probably use
It
that
also
just as a
got
defensive
cancelled out
ability.
Automatically. Overcharging has defensive aspects that make it harder to interfere with. Moving on, we have the new charge attack that can be performed while overcharging.
Okay.
Simply swipe in the direction of your opponent while you're overcharging, and a charge attack will activate.
Okay.
With a charge attack, you can even do this. If it lands,
You start
can
a combo
into
off of
an
that?
art. That means you can start a combo and go on offense right on the charge attack.
I'm
Charge
just
attacks
I'm
come
visualizing
out pretty
Toon
fast,
Rami's
so if
brain
you see
exploding
your
watching
opponent
this.
overcharging and let your guard down, you might
Dude,
get
Toon
shot.
Rami is sitting there watching this like I have no idea what's going on.
Alright, let's enter overdrive mode once more.
Wait, so he has infinite key?
You're in a kind of powered up
It has the
state,
infinite symbol on this.
and your key won't go down.
Your key, okay, you have
meaning
infinite
you can
key.
freely launch arts attacks.
You have 100 key
What's
forever.
more, your defenses will go up, meaning you'll be powered up on offense and defense.
Okay.
Here's another new thing to try while in overdrive mode. An overdrive attack. The gauge has changed to a
Yeah, so this is like the
so
Rising
just
Rush
tap it,
thing.
And an overdrive attack will activate.
But it still has to actually
Two
hit.
options have appeared on screen. The red option
Damage
is a
up
boost,
and recover
the blue
HP.
option
Yeah.
is health recovery. This time, let's pick health recovery for each one.
So you actually get to pick what buff you
We all
want.
succeeded, and we've recovered health.
Ah.
Also, a special animation will play if an overdrive attack causes an enemy character to be defeated or wins the match.
They should have just made that Rising Rush. That's what Rising Rush should have done from the beginning of the game.
We'll get into overdrive again and unleash an overdrive attack.
Then go for damage up. Like goes for HP. Oh, you get 3. Okay, you get to pick 3 of them. I see.
When the opponent is defeated,
Wow, that looks so good. Oh my god, they have a
an
finish
intense
animation?
terrain destroying animation plays.
Wow, dude,
So
what?
what do you think?
What?
If you defeat an enemy or win the match, special animations will play. So
Okay.
be sure to try defeating enemies with an overdrive attack.
That's sick.
With the addition of dynamic area battles,
Yeah,
you'll be
man.
able to enjoy
I'm just gonna
the
say it
game in a
again.
whole new way. Let's move on to
Why was this
you've
not part
all
1?
been waiting for it. Here is the new character info.
Yeah, so we know it's Saiyan Saga. Goku and Vegeta, right? Is it? I guess is it Legends Limited Goku and Legends Limited Vegeta? 1% Sparking's first, right? I guess. Piccolo? Sparking, Nappa, and there's a Cyberman. Okay. Anniversary Nappa. And then they have the ground. Yeah. Oh, he has like Cyberman in the ground. That looks so good. Does he get like powered up when he's in the ground battle like state? Oh my god, no, Yamcha! Oh no, he's gonna... Oh no. Okay. Alright, so we got Anniversary Nappa. Oh, Tien and Chaozu. They actually did it. I was joking. Anniversary Tien and Chaozu. Okay. Oh no, Chaozu! Man, we just got a Tien and Dokkan. Tien is getting just so much love in these games. Oh, that looks good. Yeah. Alright, show us, yeah. Goku and Vegeta, here we go. The eternal rivals.
Low ranker, elite, whatever. You can be anyone. It's called hard work.
Let me show you a wall that you will never have the ability to scale.
Dude, this just looks so good. Legends Limited Goku. Okay. This is what Yellow Saiyan Saga Goku should have been. Alright. Is his ultimate the Spirit Bomb or what? Legends Limited Vegeta. Nice. Okay, what else we got? Did he just do a comeback? What was that?
Don't fail me now, body.
Oh, what? He's transforming? Yeah, he transforms. What are these animations? Solar flare? Like, what, dude? I mean, we got the Vegeta technique in here. What? That looks so good. Explosive wave? Oh, Vegeta does the explosive wave for ZLF, huh?
Fortunately for you, it proved to be your last. And I won't lose.
Okay, it's got to be the 4 times Kamehameha, right? Yeah, here we go. Or, well, he goes times 4 during the Kamehameha. Yeah, they cook with these characters, man. I know Saiyan Saga is not the most hype like thing ever, but dude, These guys might have the best animations in the game. Like, how do you, like, look at this. They might have the best animations. Am I crazy? Dynamic area battles are here. A new Legends begins. Yeah, it looks like they're both transforming. Vegeta just transforms into powered up Vegeta, I guess. Right?
You might have figured this out from the trailer at the start of this video.
Yes.
But the second part of the 7th anniversary will see Sparking Nappa and Sparking
Yeah,
King
anniversary
and
Nappa.
along with Legends Limited Vegeta and Legends Limited Goku from episode Saiyan Saga Z.
Okay.
The stage that was shown in the trailer is where the upcoming Goku and Vegeta has their first face-off.
Yeah, I mean, we knew that,
When
right?
you think of the fierce battle between those two in the mountain area,
Did you hear that remix in the back? The Legends OST remix? That sounds really good.
These memorable battle effects are only possible
Dude.
when fighting on the surface. So
This is
was
insane.
the ideal stage for creating the new surface battle animations. Because of that, this mountain stage was the first one we worked on.
So there's going to be
during the
different
development
stages
of
for
dynamic
like
area
future
battle.
dynamic area battles.
And we also decided to release Goku and Vegeta from the Saiyan Saga to go along with this.
Yeah, it kind of
mountain
does fit with the
stage
mechanic,
to
yeah.
celebrate the first ever dynamic area battle stage. Plus, these new characters will have new abilities that are related to dynamic
Yeah,
area
man, the
battle.
game is just different.
Dynamic area
This
battles
is-
are coming tomorrow.
Dude, I have to make like
There are
100
more stages
videos.
than just the mountain stage you
There are
saw
more
today.
already?
We also plan to add more in the future.
Okay.
So keep an eye out for them.
So now we got to think like, okay, what
Let's get
stages
right
are they going to
to
add
looking
next?
at Nappa's abilities.
All right, I'm going to pause
Take a
here.
look at this
We'll get
gameplay
back to this in my
video.
breakdown video. I am flabbergasted by what they're doing right now.
Doing a
All right, so they
double
finished
step up
explaining the
this
abilities. Again, I'll do a separate breakdown
As
video for
for
both of
part
them.
two, we'll be doing
Wow, 3 times Z power is back. That's really good. Yeah, that
This
is.
time from June 18th
That is really
to
good.
July 9th. The amount of
Yeah,
Z
July
power
9th. July
you get
10th is
from
when
these summons will
part
be
3
triggered.
happens. That's why.
You can get tons of Chrono Crystals during the 7th anniversary campaign.
Again, I don't know if Saiyan Saga is the most hype thing. In fact, it's not the most hype thing. But if they're going to completely overhaul and change the way the game is played, I'll take it. I will. I think it's fine.
With the addition of these new characters, the opening song from Dragon Ball Z, Chara Hechara, will be added to the game during the campaign.
I cannot believe how big. This is the biggest change I've ever made. I mean, it's very clear. It's like not even close,
We
right?
put a lot of effort into the BGM. So make sure you give it a listen as you
This is
play.
the biggest change I've ever made to the
Also,
game by far.
we've revealed the new dynamic area battle as well as the new characters.
Mhm.
We've still got a bunch more for you today.
Okay.
So please don't go anywhere.
Sure.
Next up is an event exclusive character.
What, Yamcha? Krillin? Gohan?
Gohan Kid
Gohan,
from episode
okay.
Saiyan Saga Z is coming as an event
That's cool art.
exclusive character. If 60 counts have passed
Blue
since the start of
ranged.
battle, then when Gohan enters the battlefield, element disadvantages
No
will be
switching,
removed,
huh?
and one time only, the enemy will be inflicted
Okay.
with no switching. With abilities like these, Gohan is particularly strong later in the battle. Also, landing a blast arts will boost blast damage inflicted and inflict all enemies
2 sub counts.
with
He's like
substitution
locking in,
counts,
increasing sub
making
counts. Okay.
Gohan a character with powerful blast arts attacks. You can collect Z power through this event, so definitely aim to limit break.
Special raid, brutal rematches, terrifying blasts from the
Separate
past.
from the ongoing non-stop raids, we will be holding a special raid.
Oh, this is
Naturally,
separate
this
from
special
those
raid is
raids.
connected to the main story part 17 book 5. The raid this time is special.
Okay.
The number of bosses you can face will increase depending on how far you
3 bosses will
progressed
appear in
through
succession.
the main story. There
Huh.
are 3 bosses in total, and you can unlock each one by clearing parts.
This is
2,
going.
4, and
This
6
is going
of
through
the
like the
main
arcs that
story.
Shallot has in the story.
In other words, you can access the full raid if
Interesting.
you cleared through part 6.
Interesting.
These bosses have tons of health, so it will take everyone's help to defeat them.
Okay.
Join the raid and lend Shallot your strength. Also, the bosses won't all appear at once, but will be unlocked over time on specific.
This is really
days.
good that it's separate from
So,
the like
if you
the
haven't
non-stop
progressed far
raids. So it's
enough
just
in
more
the main
raids to
story,
do.
Now is the perfect chance to catch up. After the campaign, the non-boss stages will be available as part 17 book 5 in the main story. So if you'd like to revisit the story later,
Okay.
don't worry. Even those who haven't progressed to the latest main story chapter can still take part. Don't miss your chance to play during the 7th anniversary campaign.
Ooh, something anniversary strongest fighter anniversary. Okay, this is a PvP season.
We're holding Anniversary
Yeah.
Super Space Time Duel, the special season of PvP rating matches where the strongest player of the anniversary is decided. The event will be held in 2 seasons.
2 seasons.
Not only can you earn up to 1,000 Chrono Crystals combined through exchanges from both seasons exchange
Oh, they're
shops,
doing the like
but if
godly
you
title
finish
thing.
both
Okay.
seasons at godly rank, you'll earn a special honorary title. Battle hard and aim to become the 7th anniversary strongest fighter. As
Okay.
for the ongoing anniversary treasure
Yeah, this is
battle,
carrying over
more
from part
Chrono
1.
Crystals have been
Oh, they're
added
adding more
to the
CC. Okay, that's
exchange
good.
shop. If you obtained all of the ones available,
Who are they gonna
remember to jump
Zenkai?
back in.
Worldwide team battle. Yeah, they're doing this again.
This won't be coming for a little longer, but
Who are they
we'll
gonna
be holding
Zenkai?
Season 2 of Worldwide Team Battle, which has held for the first time during
Or,
Part 1 of the
non-Zenkai.
7th anniversary campaign. Just like last time, the 2 teams will
Gohan?
be decided based on your
No one really
answers to
fits
a simple
Saiyan
question.
Saga.
This time the question is,
Huh.
which
Cooler?
would you rather be born
Gohan?
into?
One of these two, I think.
Sol
I don't know.
family or Vegeta clan?
Not sure.
Like the last one, we think
Sun
this is a
family or
pretty tough
Vegeta
question.
clan?
What would it be like to have Goku as a parent? What about Vegeta? Thinking about it is pretty fun.
Okay.
Choose whichever you think is best. To participate in this worldwide team battle, just unlock the mission that feels right for you. Unlike the first season,
Sun family or
the ticket
Vegeta
used to
clan?
unlock
I mean,
the
I'm just
mission can be
picking
received just by logging in during the team
Vegeta
selection
clan. Have like the
period.
richest parents.
Once the competition period begins,
Right? I
you
mean,
can
whatever.
see both teams' progress in real time, so work together with your team and aim to earn the most points. Of course, there are medals you can get from your team's win-loss rewards, as
Okay.
well as
Yeah, this is the same, pretty much the same thing they
and
did in
those
part
medals
1.
can be used to exchange for awesome rewards. You won't want to miss out.
Ultra Space Time Rush Anniversary.
It will also be a while before this one is held, but we
7
will be holding a
rushes.
special 7th anniversary
Okay.
version of Ultra Space Time Rush. There will be 7 rushes in total, and the battle bonus characters for each respectively will be those with the
Okay, yeah, it's a
first
good
to
good
7th
chance just to get
anniversary
more
tags.
like Zenkai medals.
For a limited time, these characters will have a special tag, so use it as a filter to find them quickly. You can get a ton of Zenkai Rush medals
Yep,
and
Zenkai Rush medals.
so make use of battle bonus characters to clear these rushes. Next is an event from which you can earn Chrono Crystals every day.
Is this the Hercule event? Champion bonus, yeah. Hercule event.
Champion bonus is
Sure.
coming. Clear a stage each
A lot of
day to
CC.
get Chrono Crystals.
A lot
They will
of
be held
CC.
across 10 days, and you'll be able to earn a total
They gonna
of
talk about a Zenkai
500
here?
Chrono Crystals. Don't forget to play each day and get them all.
Nappa, Vegeta? No way, right? They go that far? Chance time,
We
okay.
announced the results for Part 1 the other day, but how many of you picked a winning number in Anniversary Chance Time? The winning number this time are the ones displayed on this slide. You can exchange winning balls for prize tickets at the exchange shop, and those prize tickets
Number
can
5, I
then
got
be
number 5.
exchanged for all kinds
Remember,
of
you can
rewards.
save your rewards
The
from this
items
to use it
have
in the
various
next chance
exchange
time.
Periods, so if you picked
Right?
a winning number, don't forget to make your exchanges. But wait, we'll be holding Anniversary Chance Time Part 2. If you didn't win a Part 1, you still have a shot.
Yeah.
Make sure you collect tickets in exchange for chance balls before the winning numbers are drawn. Other events are being held too.
Hoi
You can
Poi,
continue
Choice
to get
Battle,
Z-Power
yep.
from Choice Battle, and Hoi Poi features amazing prizes like Chrono Crystals this time. We're also still giving out 500 Chrono Crystals.
Yeah,
each
again,
week during
there's a
the 7th
lot of
anniversary
CC
period,
being given out here.
so don't forget to claim them from your gift box. Now let's talk about new equipment.
Okay. It's gonna be co-op and something else, maybe?
A very special character is
Ooh.
finally getting an exclusive equipment. Take a look.
Ultra Goku?
Charlotte's platinum
Oh!
equipment is coming. Normally, platinum equipment is only released
Yeah,
for Ultra
wow.
characters, but this time is an exclusive equipment
Okay.
that can be used
That's
by
cool.
Charlotte. You're probably curious about how to get it. It's available from a platinum equipment mission that can be cleared by completing a specific part of
Do
the
this,
story.
guys. Do the
It's an
story.
incredibly powerful piece
Do
of equipment,
the
so you'll
story.
definitely want to take this
Please do the
opportunity
story.
to progress through the main story. There is a different exclusive equipment for shallots already, so
Yeah.
be sure to use
The unique
them
equipment.
together. Of course, there's more equipment.
Ultra
that
Equipment
we
Bonanza
plan to
tomorrow,
release
nice.
During the 7th anniversary campaign. Starting tomorrow, there's another week-long equipment.
I like that they're doing
Ultra
this,
Great
yeah.
Bonanza
Ultra
2.
Bonanzas every part.
When that's over, there will still be mega upgrade bonanzas, so you'll always get a bonus to equipment upgrades.
Yep, that's good.
This is the perfect time to upgrade and try and get the best equipment you can.
Next, we have some collab
Collab,
info.
this is what we were waiting for,
Previously,
guys.
we
Collab
mentioned
info.
There would be 3 collab in total of celebrate the 7th anniversary, and we've already revealed info about 2 of them,
The last one.
Fusion World and S8 figures. Today, we are going to reveal the final collab. Take a look.
Is this Sparking Zero?
12.
Kakarot? Sparking Zero, wow. Shallot and Sparking Zero.
My body's itching for a fight.
Wow. I did not expect that.
This will be a massacre!
He's got to transform, right?
Do you really think you can beat me? Let's make this a fun one, old
That's
man.
cool. I got to do a video on this.
Otherwise, what's the point? Slowpoke!
Yeah, that's cool.
What are you waiting for?
You could steal his body with Captain
Part
Ginyu.
of the special force ones. Guess we both have beliefs we can't turn our backs on.
Here goes! Yeah! Take this!
Oh, he just has Goku's. Isn't that good?
Right now!
Isn't that Goku? Yeah. Frieza. Oh, they're going through all the fights he has in the story mode.
You'll die here and now, Frieza.
Go Super Saiyan.
By my Saiyan hand! Here! Here! Say your prayers! Show me the savage.
Does he fight Z Broly?
I'll die before I turn tail.
Like the very beginning. Like the tutorial of the game, I think. Oh, he doesn't transform. That's still cool, though. That's still cool. I did not expect him to do that, actually.
There you have it.
Yeah, that's cool.
On Legends 7th anniversary, Charlotte, the Legends
I definitely gotta do a video
is
on that.
Joining Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is a 3D fighting action game available on PlayStation.
When does that come
5,
out?
Xbox Series X, S, and Steam. That let you make great use of unique Dragon Ball techniques. Employ character distinctive abilities and characteristics. Transform into a Super Saiyan, turn the tide of battle in an instant by charging your ki to the limit and unleashing a powerful
Man, Sparking
special
Zero
move
looks so
and much
good.
more. This game really lets you enjoy the kind of dramatic battles you remember from the series.
In Sparking Zero, all characters have
The
two
ultimate blast is the familiar Rising Rush. You can Rising Rush and Sparking Zero now.
Ultimate blast that
The game's
sparks a
cooked,
super
dude.
special move. Shallots are wild cannon, a long
The game's cooked. Sparking Zero's cooked. You got Rising Rush in there.
and that makes for a well-balanced character.
Well-balanced character with
The
Rising
Ultimate
Rush.
Blast will be familiar to Dragon Ball Legends players because it's Rising Rush. It features cool animations.
Because you're all
references
traumatized by
and deals
it.
big damage. We hope you're excited to try it.
Yeah, I'll definitely
You
try
can
that.
download Shallot and standalone DLC, but it will also be added as part of the season.
Oh, it's
pass,
part of the season
which
pass.
includes 3 other.
I have the
content
season
packs
pass.
in total.
Cool.
So, if you already own the season pass, you're all set to get Shallot, and that even includes early access. 2 BGN tracks from Dragon Ball Legends.
Oh,
are
Legends
also
tracks in
planned
here.
to be
Okay.
added to the
They didn't say when it was
as
coming out,
part
though.
Of a free update when Shallot is released. We hope you enjoyed those too. You're all probably wondering
Yeah,
when
June
Shallot
20
will be available.
That's 10 days.
Season pass holders will get early access starting on June 24th.
June? That's a week from now,
Official
wow.
Sales will start June
Okay, yeah, so in a week from now we'll do
We
a
hope you all
Sparking
enjoy
Zero
playing
Shallot
as
video.
in Dragon Ball Sparking
That's
Zero
cool. I
2.
like that. That's
We're
a
even planning to release a video.
that's a
on
collab that I can get
official
behind.
Dragon Ball YouTube channel featuring Legends and Sparking Zero producers battling each other using Shallot.
That's cool.
Be sure to check it out.
that's all we have to share about the collab with Sparking Zero.
Okay.
But remember that the Charlotte and
I feel like they got to show a
Giblet
Zenkai, right?
went on sale
It'd be kind of
June
strange if they
14th
didn't show
JSP.
any Zenkais here.
Also, SH Figures, Charlotte and Giblet are up for pre-order right now on Premium Bandai USA. They are limited run and made to order, so pre-order them while you still can. And there's more. To celebrate the 7th anniversary,
This is Toyotaro?
Sensei
Yeah.
has drawn a new illustration of Charlotte
Charlotte
and
and
Giblet.
Giblet.
Last time, he drew Ultra Instinct Goku.
Charlotte and
Super Saiyan
Giblet.
God
He did not go
Super Saiyan
Saiyan Saga for this one. He went for
This
Charlotte
time, he
and
did
Giblet.
a very powerful scene of the twins attacking together
Hmm.
and drew something unbelievably cool for us. And that's all the 7th
No
anniversary
Zenkai,
campaign
wow.
we have for you today.
You sure?
There are 4 new characters coming.
Okay.
but we really want you all to try the new battle where you can switch between surface and
Yeah,
air.
that's insane.
We've been planning dynamic area battle for years now.
Years.
And our goal was to let players
Years.
enjoy battles that feel more like Dragon Ball.
Years.
The whole team is thrilled to bring them to you during
Years.
the 7th anniversary campaign. It's a whole new kind of battle in Legends.
That's
and
crazy.
We hope you enjoy. It's not the last update for Legends 7th anniversary year though. We are continuing to work on the UI.
They got one more
last
update.
major
There's
update
one
coming.
last major update, huh?
You are excited for more info.
I wonder what that is.
The 7th anniversary is still underway, and we have plenty more planned to make it as exciting as possible.
Yeah.
We hope you'll stick around. Finally, as we mentioned at the start of this video, we have a promo code you can
Yeah,
use
there's
to
a promo
grab
code,
some
which
strong
unfortunately
discounts.
I can't
Here it
use.
is.
But
Please
yeah.
follow the instructions on screen,
Overdrive.
go to the web store,
Okay.
enter the promo code, and receive your gift. You can receive it starting now.
Hopefully they fix the
However,
web store
during
issue soon.
periods of high traffic, you may not be able to access the web store in order to claim the Chrono Crystals. If that happens, please wait a while and try again. There's still plenty of time left, so make sure you enter the code during the claim period when you have a moment. Just
Okay.
a reminder, but in order to use the web store, you'll need to set up
Yeah,
data
there's like
transfer
some
settings.
region
And
lock
using the
thing going on with
anti-download
this
ID.
that's like
If you already
doesn't let you
have,
use it
remember to
sometimes.
confirm your
I actually
account.
currently have a
And if you
deleted
haven't,
Bandai
use
Namco
this
ID linked to
chance
my
to get
account and I
everything
can't remove
set up.
it. So
If you're
that's the
not
issue
sure
I'm
how, please see the
experiencing.
video. We released
Hopefully
it
they
using
can
the
help,
web
but
store.
yeah, we'll see.
And with that, we'll reach the end.
No Zenkai,
Get
huh?
ready for
Okay.
dynamic area battle tomorrow, and of course, the continuation of the 7th anniversary campaign.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Okay, so let me just pause. I'm assuming there's nothing else here because this screen wouldn't pop up if they were doing a fake edit. It would just go black. I understand. Okay, let me just mention this because I know I am going to get pelted with comments talking about this. I understand that Saiyan Saga is not the most hyped thing of all time. People were expecting Synchro Gauge Super Gogeta. People were expecting Dragon Ball Super Broly, Super Saiyan 4 Daima Gokus. Maybe he's like GT Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Like people were expecting some hype stuff here. I understand that they could have done something more hype, and I'm on board with that. But this is the opposite issue that we experienced from part 1. Part 1 dropped. We got Mastered UI Goku, which is one of the most hyped characters you could possibly drop, but there was nothing new, nothing innovative, no new mechanics about the characters at all. And it just, that's really what underwhelmed people with part 1. Now we have the opposite end of the spectrum here, where we have maybe not the most hyped characters ever, especially for an anniversary celebration, but we have literally the biggest change they've ever made to the game. I mean, I'm just going to rewind this to the beginning. We have the biggest change they have ever made by a landslide. This is the biggest change. You guys thought the tag mechanic was like a revolutionary introduction to the game. This is 6 times bigger than the tag mechanic. It changes every character's changed. Not only that, the whole battle system is different. Like, this is what this game needed. I don't know if like, oh my god, they need a new battle system super badly, but A change of this magnitude makes the game feel fresh. It makes the game feel rejuvenated. It makes the game feel reinvigorated. Maybe people who got bored of playing the game are now all of a sudden going to come back and experience this new ground battle system, whatever they call it, like the dynamic area battle system. And it's just going to be a completely new and fresh experience. Now, obviously, I'm not saying it's going to be without its issues. I'm expecting there are going to be issues with the system, because whenever they introduce something new to the game, there's always, oh, I wish it didn't do this. This is annoying, whatever. And I expect that to happen. I fully expect that maybe the fact that you can nullify tap attacks and nullify quick attack when you're overdriving, maybe that's too strong, or maybe that's going to affect one character way more than it should. So I do think things like that are going to happen, but as an overarching addition to the game's battle system, this is insane. We needed something like this, and the only question I would have is, where was this in part 1? I am assuming, and I actually did talk about this in a prior video, I said if they were going to do something to this magnitude, to this level in part 2, my assumption is just going to be that they tried to get this ready for part 1 and they just failed to do that. So that's what I think probably happened. They probably, we're scrambling to get this ready for part 1. Whatever, scheduling issues, maybe they just ran into like bugs towards the end of testing that they had to spend extra time to fix. Maybe there were issues with the actual like animations. The game didn't run as they thought they would. I don't, what do I know? I'm not a developer, but this to me is something that should have dropped in part 1 and didn't. But there's got to be like an actual reason as to why that happened. But regardless, I am really excited for this. This is going to be a system that we are going to need to spend time learning. There's going to be new tech that's discovered with this new system. And yeah, like I said, every character has access to this new dynamic area battle system. So we are definitely going to need to spend a lot of time learning the ins and outs and tricks to the trade of this system. So a lot of content on this. We're going to have to learn this from scratch, essentially. And I am very excited for this. I hope you guys are as well. Let me know if you're not excited for it. I understand, again, the Saiyan Saga is not like the super most hyped thing of all time, but I hope you guys are excited regardless for, maybe using this on characters that are not Saiyan Saga. Like, again, you can go with Evolution Blue Vegeta and do this because it's now part of the game. So hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one.